Visym Collector is a tool to collect large-scale consented datasets of people performing activities in public places for training visual AI systems. We're going to provide a demo today of using our mobile application to collect, annotate, and verify labeled datasets for training these systems. What you see here is a version of our iOS app. We're going to go ahead and log into this application. Once we've logged in, then we're able to see previous videos that we've collected as part of our collection process. And what we're going to go through is the process of collecting a new video. We can select a project, and a project is a grouping of different activities by the required object that you need to perform it. We're going to do a car activity. And you can see here a grouping of collections. A collection is a sequence of activities that's performed in a video that need to be labeled by a collector. And we're going to choose, let's see, unload something from a rear door. This provides a description for the collectors for what they need to perform in order to collect the video for us, where they need to put the annotation box, what their actor in the scene should be performing, and so on. Next, we're going to be able to get consent. It's very important that all videos that contain personally identifiable information include the consent of the person in the video. So we integrate into this application an IRB approved consent form process to gather informed consent from our subjects. So here, it turns out that that subject was already consented, so I'm going to choose a new one. New email is entered. So the consent form requires a description, kind of a reading of the consent form by the subject. They answer a few simple questions. And then we need to record a video consent. Here I am. I'm going to record the video consent to say I consent to this video collection. And then I consent to this video collection. Then that is stored for our use, for confirmation that consent has been provided. Then the collector is required to watch a training video of an example video that is provided by us that provides a gold standard for what the video should look like, where the boxes are, where the viewpoint is, the location, the timing of the event, and so on. So this provides an example of see one and then do one. So next, we have the video UI here. We don't have available a subject here due to COVID restrictions, but I'm going to show you an example with just a toy. And in this case, I've got a toy astronaut. I'm using the UI in order to zoom in and out to get close to this object. And I'm just using you can't see this, but I'm using a pinch gesture on the touch phone screen. Or I can drag the corners of this foreground box to define the box tight around the object. So here I'm going to start recording, and I'm going to define the annotation for unloads, and then stop. So now you can see the boxes around the foreground object, which is in this case, the astronaut, and then there's an unload activity. But now I'm going to edit this in order to define the box around the car as well. So I choose the edit icon, and then I'm going to choose a car object. And now I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And then with just placing my fingers on the touch screen and dragging my fingers around, I can define the box around the car. So this gives me an annotation procedure of defining boxes just using the corners of my fingers. I can also define additional object labels. Let's say I forgot the opening event and they overlap a little bit. Okay, great. I can save and submit that. And when I hit submit, this gets uploaded to our AWS backend in order to save and store all of the annotations that were provided and the videos. In addition to collecting videos, we can also provide ratings in the app for generating distributed consensus for the quality of the videos and the annotations that were uploaded. So every time a video that's uploaded, we're able to provide this video to an end user to ask the question, was this a good example of the activity that was performed? And obviously in this case, it's not. This is just a junk video that we use for testing. So the hold hands activity never occurred. There's not even a person in this video. So we can say thumbs down. And the more collectors that provide thumbs down, the less likely that videos to get into the curated final data set. So now we can go back to our home screen and we can see that the video that we just uploaded has been submitted, and we can review it here for review purposes. And given that this is now available on our back end, we can now curate this into a large scale data set for training. Thank you very much.